Hi guys, welcome to Metal and Rock Zone. Today I want to talk about Slipknot. I went to see them last night in Prague in the Czech Republic, and they're on a European tour now, and they were supported by Ginger. I don't know how you say that. Do you say Ginger, like the ginger thingy, or do you say Yin But yeah, I mean they said on stage Ginger, so but it sounds like Ginger. And Vendette, which is Griffin Taylor and son of the clown from Slipknot. They're fronting that band. They played. I didn't see Vendette. I saw Ginger, and then I saw obviously Slipknot. And I'm gonna start with Slipknot, then a few words about Ginger later. So this was kind of a last minute decision. I've seen Slipknot, I don't know, probably 15 times or something. I don't think I've seen many bands more often than Slipknot. And it's always been great, except the last time before this that I saw them. And they played, and the reason why I wasn't going to go to this, it was the same venue. It's the O2 Arena in Prague. It's at 18,000 capacity, 18,000 people capacity. And last time I saw them, the sound was awful. It was just, it somehow melted and didn't feel good. So I had decided not to go to this concert, but then, yeah, my friend told me, okay, let's just go and let's give them another chance. And boy, do I not regret that decision, because the sound was so much better and the band was, yeah, in a great shape. So overall, I mean, let me see, where do I start? Okay, so let's just start with Corey Taylor. He is coming on strong. He's better now than when I saw him last time. He sings better. He seems to be in a better shape as well. And the guy is 40, I don't know, 48 or something, like 47, 48. And you don't, I feel that he has improved, if anything. Obviously, a lot of bands have had a lot of time off during COVID. They're not touring as much, and maybe luckily some of them spent time building themselves up instead of tearing themselves down. So maybe he's one of those. But he really came out racing, and he immediately got the crowd going. So the atmosphere was just, yeah, it was amazing. And there's a video here of when they did Spit It Out, when he gets all the crowd to sit down. And jump up, the usual thing that he does, and I've seen him do that a million times. But it's so interesting how he manages somehow to get them to, because he isn't really doing, I mean, he's just saying, yeah, now you're part of the Slipknot family. How many of you have been to our gig before? How many of you are here for the first time? Let me see those motherfuckers in the back. It's not like, I don't know, he's not. It's just somehow he gets them without having to say anything necessarily meaningful. Of course, it's meaningful to be part of the Slipknot family, but it's such an interesting thing. And there are not many bands that I could think of. I was thinking about that after the concert last night, that can fill an 18,000 seat or capacity stadium or arena like this, and with such hard, heavy, fast, loud, and often not easily digestible music. And and it's an interesting thing, because then you see other bands that are maybe in the same category, and they struggle to get 2,000-3,000 people in. But obviously Slipknot is in a category of their own in terms of the quality and the whole thing. So yeah, Corey Taylor was amazing, and he got the crowd going. And I have never seen an atmosphere like this in the Czech Republic. I said in some of our previous concert reviews from here that it's often more like a funeral than a gig, but this was definitely not a funeral. There were people in front of me. I was in a seating area, but there were people in front of me that were, they were topless and screaming and shouting in their fucking seats, and that was crazy to see. And of course, with this band, what I find really interesting is that, there are 9 people on the stage, so there's always something going on. So there's such a high engagement, like you can basically watch one member of the band almost for each song of the set list. Like there are 9, they played 15 songs, and there were 9 people on stage. So, you could watch one for each, yeah, anyway, you get what I mean. And yeah, the stage and the setup was kind of simple but cool, like lights that just changed. There was some fire and stuff like that. The only thing I think I was missing was that they didn't have those two monitors to the sides, which is very common in this arena. That like when the biggest band comes on stage, they put on these two big monitors that gives a better experience to the ones in the back. They didn't have that there, but I mean, I didn't feel that I needed it, but it's kind of, I think it would have made the experience even greater. And let me see. Um, so 15 songs, it felt a little bit short. And I think, but I think that's a good sign because it means that you're having a lot of fun. Um, yeah, they did 15, they did 3 songs from All Hope Is Gone, 3 from Iowa, 2 from Volume 3, 3 from the self-titled album Slipknot, and then 1 from Great Chapter, 1 from the new upcoming one, The End So Far. And that song actually is the first time live, the Dying song, Time to Sing. And we have that here on the channel, so there should be a link to that here. And then, yeah, 1 from We Are Not Your Kind, and then they played All Out Live. That is a song that they released that isn't really on an album. I think they released it like a year ago or a year and a half ago or something like that. So it was 50 songs in a very kind of healthy balance between albums and eras and stuff like that. So I think like yeah, I feel that there could have been 3-4 more songs. That would have been great. And I feel that the band could have done that as well. I mean, they have plenty of energy. They have you know, and Corey Taylor, he is amazing. The drummer is crazy good as well. And yeah, I don't know even what to say. I just get goosebumps because it was such an interesting experience. I mean, first of all, the sound was great, and so that maybe it's also because I went in a little bit skeptic because of having seen them doing a bad show there before. The sound was amazing, the atmosphere was great, and it was just like, I don't know, I felt like, yeah, they got me back. They won me back, you know. So now when I ask what have you done for me lately, then I will say, well, Slipknot, you gave me a fucking kick-ass show. So overall, if I think about if anything was missing, then yeah, there were some songs that I felt that were missing. What's it called? Vermilion, Everything Ends, Left Behind, Pulse of the Maggots, and The Blister Exists. These are songs that I really, really like. I mean, I do understand that, you know, they might not like to play them all the time. But I think if they would have taken 2-3 out of those songs and added them on the setlist, it would have been perfect. The surprise there was, yeah, and another thing that missing would be those big monitors on the side. The surprise was that new song, to see the new song which we have on the channel, the Dying song. That was not planned. I mean, they didn't play it on the last concert before they came here to Prague, so that was a big surprise. And yeah, I think if I take the pros and cons, pros definitely Corey Taylor. He gets them eating from his palm. The crowd was great. The sound quality was great. The show was cool. The set list was balanced. The cons, it was short because it was too much fun. We didn't want it to end. And yeah, and having the big screen. So it was sort of a full house. I didn't see a lot of empty seats, so I would guess that it was between 17,000 and 18,000 people there. The merchandising, I bought this t-shirt here, which was really, really cool. They had good stuff on the merchandising. You should see that up here somewhere, or on the screen, or whatever. And as for the support, then yeah, it was Ginger that I saw actually. And this is the second time I see them this summer. It's one of those bands where I like the band, but I don't like their songs. So I feel that they're great musicians. They play amazingly on their instruments, and that singer, she's just in a different category than anybody else. But I just don't like their songs. So, but I have to admit though that now seeing them the second time this summer and seeing them indoor, they were outdoor the first time. It was better, and they are great. I mean, the band sounds great. The fans love them. Everybody was super happy for them. I mean, you can always see it on those concerts when when I came, there was no queue outside. And I was like, okay, so why nobody's coming? Is it sold out? No, they were all inside waiting for Ginger or seeing Vendette, you know. So that's always a good sign. And people knew their songs and knew the lyrics, so it's obviously it's a big band, you know. But yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. But I'm slowly getting there, you know. They're kind of microdosing me into the Ginger universe somehow. So, would I recommend you to go and see Slipknot? Yes. Whatever it takes, go and see them. They are amazing. Luckily, they are not quitting. I mean, there were some rumors when the new album title came out, The End So Far. There were some rumors that they were going to quit. They're not. He addressed that actually, Corey Taylor. We have that in the video for the new song. He talked about that before the song. He addressed those rumors, and yeah, so there's more to come from Slipknot. They're better than ever. I saw them, I don't know, 18 years ago or something for the first time, and I did not feel that I was watching a band that is 18 years older in terms of how they perform, the energy or speed or anything like that. So definitely go and see them. I'm gonna give this concert a 10. This is only the second gig that I go to, or we go to this year, that gets a 10. But Slipknot, they get this 10 now, and I will go and see them again. I'm pretty sure that, you know, the album comes out in September, so they're probably gonna go on a tour again next summer, and I will go and see them again. And if you're unhappy, I'll give you your money back, maybe. But go and see Slipknot and enjoy. Thank you guys. Bye.